Yeah. Welcome to Boxing on the Record with D-Ray and Randy. D-Ray, what's going on with you, man? What's on your mind? What's new out there in the YouTube streets?
Oh, hey man, we just got hello boxing on the record world. How y'all doing? I want to thank y'all for being here and checking me out with my friend Sanford mask on. But listen, bro, uh,
It's crazy, boy. Go ahead.
my man Randy. Hey, hey, bro, but no, they got Bill Haney because Turkey had I think it was the Ring Magazine convention over in the UK, and so he met with the likes of like Canelo. This is allegedly or what I heard or whatever what the streets is talking about. But T.O., Ryan, Bill, and Devin, and could have been others as well. But so that that put a little battery in Bill's back. So instead of me hearing about him fighting like AB or Blair to Flair, I'm hearing T.O., Ryan, Tank, like so. You know, what what I'm really wanting to try to do with it is we just put Bill on the record and then we hold him accountable to what he's talking about. And if it switch up, we'd be like, but did you say this? This is
Exactly.
your word, right? This is your voice. Go ahead though, bro.
So what was Bill talking about? Because I know it don't take much to crank Bill up. Bill a
Yeah,
self starter. You ain't got to do that. But look at Bill and he ready. So it's
yeah.
interesting to know what was going on with it. What was Bill talking about?
I think, bro, that he just met with Turkey, and Turkey gave him the green light to let him know, hey, we willing to pay Tio Lopez a career high payday to fight you.
Uh
So what
huh.
he gonna do? You know. So, like I said, uh, and then the other thing too that was kind of interesting with that because like up until this point, the Haney's and Ryan been involved in a lawsuit. I guess the lawsuit's still going on, whatever, whatever. And the thing was that they were talking about, I guess, is that the Haney's use Vada, I guess, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's one of these drug agencies. But Ryan is one to use
Yeah, Bada. They
WADA.
use Bada.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
saw,
yeah.
yeah,
They use
Water.
WADA,
Water
but
don't care.
Ryan want to use SADA or WADA or something. You know what I mean? So they trying to
Yeah.
negotiate. But and see, I think the thing is though, right, is that with one of them, because I don't want to be wrong, but one of them pretty much start as soon as you sign to
Don't worry
make
about
to take the
don't worry
fight,
about
they
being
start
don't
testing
worry
it.
about being wrong because you got listeners that listen to this and they're gonna pick it out anyway and then just give them something to talk about and give you something to talk about too. So don't worry about being wrong.
Hey
You
man,
have
the
somebody out
first
there trying to
mistake.
correct
Hey,
you. You know
listen,
how they
but
is.
the first mistake that you ever make in life, bro, is a tough one. So you might, be cautious every now and then. I'm just playing. But
Yeah.
so basically, though, it kind of sounded like Ryan wants the one where you get to 6 weeks out. Then that's when they start testing and all that stuff. So and Bill was saying, hey, the more testing, the better.
Yeah, it sound like to me what you said, it sound like to me that Ryan trying to continue to use dope
Yeah.
juice up and he just need a little time. So uh you know,
And another thing he said too, bro, that was real interesting to me is whatever. But basically, not only that, but y'all also got to get rid of that lawsuit.
that's what Ryan said.
Yeah, this is allegedly now, but yeah, yeah, yeah. We can't fight with the lawsuit, so so I think that they either gonna have to settle it or
But Ryan
have
asking too
court.
much though. He asking too much. He asking to get rid of the lawsuit
Yeah.
and he asking to be able to dope. like he wants. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you asking for
But now
too
let me
much.
ask you a
Like,
question, though. Who do you think is the A side in this negotiation?
I mean,
Or who do
I
you
got to
think?
give Ron, I got to give.
Right, Ryan,
Well,
know he's the A
right.
side, right?
Well,
Even if he's not.
but then, hold on. But then, we always say the A side is the man paying the bill.
Yeah,
So whoever paying the bill is the A side, whether it's a loss
that's
there or
crazy.
not. Whoever paying the
Yeah,
bill is the A side. But whoever got turkey on their side is the A side because a lot of things have been changed over the years in boxing, and I think the A side and the B side been changed also. But it's all about who paying the bill now. It's not about who's the best fighter or who got to have who. You know what I mean? It's all about
yeah,
now who paying the bill. Like it used to be a time the A side was the best fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to have a fight with a guy, even if you was better, even if you had the money, the guy that was better still called the shots because you wanted to test yourself or whatever. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I think
And
whoever, uh huh,
no, and I was just gonna say, and or sometimes it will be the network, right? So if we on Showtime and they on HBO, you know what I'm saying? Whoever bigger between them, it might not, they might have fighter B, but if they platform is A status, you know what I'm saying? They kind of got a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit more of a pull on that. But yeah, go ahead.
and you can't be mad at that, man, because at the end of the day, it's like with anything else. And I used to say this all the time about having the money. You can go to somebody's house and they having a funeral, was preparing for a funeral, right? And you just sitting there, and the people that's putting together the funeral, the mortuary people, or the funeral home, when they come, they want to know who paying. If it's an 8-year-old kid in there that's paying, that's who they want to talk to. They don't care nothing about the grown folk. We want to know who got the money. Whoever got the money, that's who we listening to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the way it is, man. Whoever got the money. So I think that's who the A side is, man. I just think though, I just think that they rushing things. I think they should handle the lawsuit. Devin still should try to fight. They should handle the lawsuit because uh everybody talking about Devin need to get it back in the ring, this and that. And you know how I've always felt about that. I always said Devin ain't no street dude. So why is everybody trying to treat Devin like a street dude? Don't don't say things that's convenient for you. Stick to what you believe in your character, so to speak, to your character. If you say Devin not a street dude, why you want Devin to have? You feel what I'm saying? So,
Hey, hold up.
but
Uh,
huh?
Bill Haney or somebody might have blocked you. What'd you say there? Can you repeat that?
Yeah, you crazy. But um, I just said people should stick to what they believe and not compromise their integrity. And turn back around and saying something different. If you say
Yeah,
Devin Haney is not a street dude, he's a sheltered child, and he been kept in Bel Air, wherever the heck he from, he ain't about that life. This, that. Why do you expect him to act like he about that life by talking about getting it in the ring? He doing what those type of people do. You go out to Bel Air, you go out to a high class neighborhood, they not gonna fight you. They gonna call the police on you. You feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna you do something to them. They're not gonna retaliate. They say that's what the law for. So that's the way I see that. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on Devin's side, and I'm not on Ryan's side. But I do say it again that Ryan sounds like he's trying to make provisions to cheat uh, by not really wanting to be tested on that level. And and I think Devin them should wait. I think Devin them should have some tune-up fights of or something before you get back in the ring like that, man. You don't know what kind of damage that did to that boy mentally, even though it's allegedly that Ryan cheated. But that's just like crack cocaine. If you smoke crack cocaine, whether you do it voluntarily or involuntarily, you still gonna be a junkie after you done smoked it because your body gonna want it. It don't care nothing about somebody injected you with it or somebody tricked you into it. It didn't enter you. So it doesn't matter that
Hey,
Ryan cheated or
they make
whatever,
them
huh?
say, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right.
So you see what I'm saying though? It don't really matter that Ryan cheated. If he cheated or he didn't. It don't matter. The only thing it is Devin wore a major butt whooping. And I don't know,
Yeah.
we don't know what it did to his brain. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't know what it did. So
See, and,
that
and, and
being
that
said,
brings me
I'll
to
go ahead.
an interesting point. Because, and I apologize for cutting you off, bro, but I just wanted to get your take on this too as well. Uh, do you think it's time for Bill Haney to take a back seat and let Devin talk for Devin? I mean, it's one thing to have a president of your promotional company promoting you, which he's supposed to do. But I'm saying, like, the when you get you don't necessarily, well, I guess I can't say this for us right now, but you don't necessarily want the president to get into the mud with the pigs, right? You know what I mean? You don't want the president, or on the other hand, it could be, hey, we keep, like you said, Devin's clean, he the choir boy, but daddy gonna talk to street stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just want your thoughts on that though, bro.
I think Bill is just wearing too many hats, man. I don't see no problem with Bill doing what he do for as speaking for Devin or talking for Devin. I mean, I don't really see no problem with it. As long as Devin can live up to the, as long as he can back it up, I really don't see no problem with it. But I think time done came and it been came that Bill need to put somebody in the corner that can coach Devin. That's not emotionally tied to Devin. Because sometimes when we get emotionally tied to something, we don't make the right decisions. We making decisions off feelings and not by what we need to do. And I think that's the problem with Devin and Bill right now. Bill don't need to be coaching because it's very few, it's very few successful father and son boxing careers that goes from the beginning all the way to the end. It's very few. And I think Devin and Bill has ran their course for as a trainer. But for as speaking for him, I mean, speak till you can't talk. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying? As far as being in this corner, be in this corner, but trust the people that you hired to do the job and let them do
yeah.
their job. And if they ain't doing their job, you get rid of them and hire somebody else. But I
You know,
think Bill,
and real quick,
uh,
bro, and that's the thing too. I wanted to say, because that's the thing I kind of admire about EJ Dad. Right? I ain't heard him say too much right now. He ain't his job ain't to go out there and promote like Bill. But what I'm saying is, he let the fighter talk for the fighter, and he got a corner. It was Derek James or whatever that could talk about the strategy and the conditioning and stuff like that. And so, like you said, all he got to do is be dad. He ain't got to try to be president, corner man, cut man, and spokesman, and trying to match make the fights. And so I do understand where you're saying that it's time for him to get somebody else, bro. But the one thing too, I'm just wondering, is it too late, bro? Because he's only, well, for at least the last 10 years, he been primarily listening to Bill. So uh, who knows him better than Bill? Probably nobody, bro. But on the same token, like you saying, he could try to be strong where he feel Devin is weak at. So you know what I mean. He might be out there talking and popping his collar like he been undisputed, but we all know he ain't, bro. No matter what his street record is. But go ahead, bro.
I think when you said who know him better than Bill, I think that's where the problem lies because sometimes we continue to do the same thing when we're familiar with something or somebody. We continue to do the same thing. He probably the greatness probably won't come out of him until he get with somebody else because they're not gonna they're not gonna train him the same way Bill trained him. They're not gonna pamper him when Bill know he got to pamper him because that's his son. Feel what I'm saying? He he came to do a job, and that's what you hired them to do. So that's what they would do. They're not gonna do the same thing Bill will do. You feel what I'm saying? Like um, it's almost having a fresh set of eyes looking at something. When we work on vehicles, even the semi trucks. When me and Jerry might work on semi trucks or something, I could be working on my truck and I can't figure out what in the world wrong with this truck. I can't figure it out. I done worked with this truck a day, 2 days trying to fix it and can't figure it out. Jeremiah can come over here and figure it out in 15 minutes because he's not looking at the same thing I'm looking at. He's not trying to make something fit that ain't gonna fit. I'm doing the same thing over and over and over because I want it to fit like this. I want it to work like this. I'm not looking at it but one way. So I think Bill done got to the point where he Bill done got to the point where he done won with Devin so many times doing what he doing until I'ma just use for a better lack of word, people done caught on to that. But Bill don't realize people done caught on to that. So you gotta have somebody else to come in and change up the whole game plan. And Devin is doing it so much till his routine. So when he's doing it so much till his routine, when he get caught up in a situation, he goes back again. He goes back to what he knows. You feel what I'm saying? He go back to what he knows, and it's not working. It worked. It worked when you was in junior high school, but you in high school now. You got some guys in there a little bit smarter than the little junior high schooler. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the way I see this. That's the way I see this.
Yeah, no, hey, ain't no doubt too. And I you made me laugh though because you talking about down the street somebody calling the police. You made
Hmm.
me think though that there's three blocks. Block one, they calling the police. Block two
Uh huh.
is the boxing gym. You putting on gloves. Block three, hey, they ain't got no gloves, bro. It's bare
Yeah.
knuckles.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
and that's the thing too, right? I think really people need to keep boxing in the ring, you know what I mean, as a sport, and not so much, try to like, bro. And that's the thing that for me is so like really one of the things that hold boxing back is that the spotlight is always going to be on something other than like you know, uh, I'm saying like somebody like Bill, and I'm just saying him. I'm just saying the name or whoever. There's a
Hmm.
million people out here in the world that talk boxing, right? Eventually,
Yeah.
it comes down to Randy versus D-Ray. We don't forgot all about Devin Haney versus whoever. You know what I'm saying? We got to try to win. You know what I mean? So, uh, but the thing is, people ain't following what we doing professionally. You know what I mean? They if we bless, they coming over here checking out what we love to do for a hobby that we like to make bigger. But right now, bro, we just doing it for the love. So ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. But
Yeah.
so I do think that you made a great point as far as Bill talking for Devin and being his number one supporter, hype man, cheerleader, whatever, all rolled into one. Businessman. But on the other hand, really, until he do get, I'm gonna say this, no offense, respectfully, but a professional corner, you know what I mean? Like you can't really take him as a professional, you know what I mean? You might as well go in there and do the exhibition fighting. I don't know who the corner man is, from Mike Tyson to Jake Paul, bro.
I don't feel like you were disrespectful when you said that because the corner is not professional.
Yeah.
And you've heard me say this, and I continue to say the things that I believe in, and you'll hear me repeat them from time to time because I believe in what I say. Uh, uh, Bill Haney can't compete with the likes of Ronnie Shields and Derrick James and Robert Garcia and those guys. He can't compete with those guys. With Kevin Forbes, he can't compete with those guys. You feel me? He don't have that.
Hey, but
And
he do got one thing none of them got though, I believe.
with that,
Undisputed, because you made me think of that too. It's like, dude, once you done been the trainer of Undisputed, who's to sit up there and tell you that you ain't, you like, dude, there's a handful of guys on
and
the planet right now.
I guess too. But then you got to also see. I look at the big picture of things, D-Ray. I look at the big picture of things. It. I'm not saying it's easy to get an undisputed fighter by no means, but sometimes the time and the circumstances and stuff can be right for you to get that in that fighter. Now, when you can do it back to back or get more than one, now you're starting to talk about skill and dexterity. Um, but for as because it all depends on who you had to fight. It all depends on who was in your division at the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like it all depends on who had the belts. It depends on a lot of stuff, you know, to for you to get that. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on a lot of stuff. So I just can't say that make Bill a great trainer because he done had an undisputed fighter. You feel me? Like I don't know. Maybe I'm not getting out what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking too
No,
hard
hey,
on it,
I
but
understand what you're saying, but that's the thing. You made me think of it from Bill's perspective and point of view because he been there and done that. And like you said, he might have to get two or three to go to the Hall of Fame as being a trainer. But before you get two or three, you gotta have one, bro. And he got one in the bank. But because like with Devin for me, bro, and I know I be off on this a lot, right? Because I just kind of say it however, but I almost look at it as like you were saying, Devin should probably like I think he got two choices. Like you said, he can go no tune up, jump in there with Ryan and you know get the big payday, the big fight, a chance at redemption. Or I think he could slow play it and build himself up for uh, let's say like 18 months or 2 years, something like that, to be ready for those top guys. If he can get through, like you said, like the next 3 or 4 or 5 tune-up fights, man, just to see where he's at, bro. Because I do think that he does need to be gauged, and that's one thing where, like, in sparring, you can kind of see. But like you also said, bro, are you gonna let your eyes overrule your heart? You know what I'm saying? You like, man, that's my son, bro. He's undisputed. He got up. You know what I'm saying? Or do you say, man, it ain't there no more? So it's just kind of you know, like you saying, uh, do you lead with your heart or your eyes, man? Or are you gonna say, hey, man, I'm not gonna believe what my lying eyes are seeing? You know what I mean? That can't be real,
Yeah.
right? And see, that's the thing. I think where like you saying, with a professional corner, they can see that because they've had fighters on both ends, the guys that was winning and guy that was about to get stopped. You know what I mean? So they can, some of them telltale signs. I'm saying I think can probably get past Bill, and he maybe can get lost in the instruction where like a other trainer can know, okay, if the guy is doing, if I want to take away his left hook, this is what I'm gonna do. And you focus on that and you drill that where it's second nature. You know what I'm saying? That you ain't got no choice but to take that hook away. Then we work. But first we make sure that we take away the hook, bro. You know what I mean? So uh, I just think if you can get somebody that can really try to pinpoint a game plan, they go over it, and I think that they'd be all right, bro. But I just think also that Bill would have to take a step back, bro, and let somebody else be the voice for Devin, or I should say, got Devin's ear, because I've seen like some of the training stuff that Devin does, bro. Phenomenal training stuff. I kind of think maybe at some points he might go, uh, you know, too much at it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, bro, some of them workouts are definitely tough, bro. And you have to be able to have that. But I just don't want you to leave rounds in the training camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. I feel everything you're saying on that, man. I think Bill do need to step back because you know you got some instances where you might be like, okay, this is my son. I know he can do it. I know he can do it, but he getting his brains beat out. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you letting him stay in there because you don't want the embarrassment of stopping the fight. Feel what I'm saying? Or on
Yeah.
the other hand, it's like you stop the fight because you don't want the embarrassment of seeing your son get pulverized. You feel what I'm saying? But when you're
Right.
dealing with somebody that's not emotionally attached, they know the difference. They like, okay, okay, he done had enough. I done watched him. I know him. He done had enough. Or I done watched him. I know him. I done seen him come back from adversity. I think he can come back from this one, so I'm not gonna stop it. You feel what I'm saying?
And
It's a
yeah,
big
hey, watch
difference,
this
man.
though. Watch this, bro. Pull me the corner man that you like to be the chief second. Who you think would be good for him? You got a name?
Now I don't.
I
I
know you
don't.
don't
You
throw
put me
out
on the
about
spot,
five
then I
names.
don't.
I'm telling you, you got.
I,
Hey, I got one
I
for
don't
you.
really
You
see no
ready?
name. I know you're
I
gonna
got
say
one for
Bomac.
you.
Go
Now look, I knew it. Hey, listen. I know, bro. When he was naming all them other trainers, he was like, I'm like,
all
yeah. All
jokes
them is like,
aside,
yeah. I know I'm supposed to say
all
Buck Mac,
jokes
but I'm gonna
aside,
say Robert Garcia.
all jokes aside, Bomac might be a decent trainer for him because
Yeah, man, well, he would be
when you
great, but
look
I ain't
at it,
even thinking about
when
him.
you look
Check
at it,
this out.
when you look at it, he built about like Terrence Crawford.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so
But
Bomac
see,
might be able to teach him to use his height, reach, and
yeah.
mobility. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying he might
Oh,
be able to.
definitely we could. But I wasn't gonna give him the top shelf, bro, because you know what I'm saying. Bill still want to work. Bill want to feel important, bro. If he get to Omaha, bro, they gonna push him back to the locker room, get him a spit bucket. And roll his sleeves up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna put him to work. Hey, go over there and go mess with the little amateurs right now. You know what I'm saying? We got professional work over here. But hey,
Yeah.
I was thinking about because all the traits that we were talking about, bro. I was thinking, and Hey, I hope somebody like me up in the comments for this. But Mark Breland, because look, he ain't really training nobody right now that I know of. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I and he a world
Mark
class
Breland.
trainer. When he was with Wilder, he had what 10 defenses of his heavyweight championship. So I just think, bro, that somebody off the radar that would be a plus pick as far as knowing boxing. You know what I'm saying? Where he can tell whoever, sit down, be quiet. I got this. Now tomorrow you
Yeah.
can go ahead and fire me. You know what I mean? But until that bell ring, I'm in charge, bro.
Hmm.
Hey,
Mark
hey, bro.
Breland.
But real quick, can I try to play this? Bill Haney talking about that man before we get him fired from Devin Haney Promotions.
Yeah, go
Can
ahead.
we hear him try
We're
to
gonna comment
promote a
on that.
little bit? All right, here we go. Shout out, y'all subscribe. Yeah, he was. I just want to say, bro, he was talking to the boxing voice on this, so we know y'all already subscribed to him for sure. Salute. But check it out. Looking at for both sides. So if the fight doesn't happen on Turkey's watch, one of the two fighters didn't want it to happen. And you want to get numbers to Turkey to fight anybody. You are saying things anybody. Like, it doesn't make a difference. Have you been? What's going on? No, we don't. We have one already. We already have one now. Do you think it's possible, like what Ned said, is it possible in the first time in history that there's going to be two doping agencies possibly working on a Haney Garcia 2 fight at the same time? Is that a possibility? Would y'all be open to that? Because it's a big bag. Say it one more time, Tom. Is it a possibility that two doping agencies could be working at the same time with Ryan and Devin, like for the first time in history? Like y'all got Father, Ryan got Is that a possibility to make that fight happen? The more the testing, the better. You know what I mean? If the more the testing, the better. We don't have any problem with that. The more the testing, the better. One agency will assure it, and two agencies will secure it. Bill, this fight is the rematch going to be in America or in Riyadh? They'll have to make that announcement, but we're here. Like I said, we're here to let Turkey know that he has our side of it. Our side is locked in. We're ready to go. Um, you know what I mean? It can be in Turkey's backyard. We want blood, and when it doesn't matter. And when you say we accepted and we told him we'll fight anybody, what does that mean though? Because are you just hypothetically saying anybody and he got to tell you? No. Or he's already telling you the names that it could be, and that's why you. Well, he's the perfect person when you want to put in the middle of two fighters that are not agreeing based on one side or the other. When he came to the table, when he came to boxing, there's no excuses. There's no shortcuts, no excuses. We're ready. We're ready to go. It could be Tiafimo, it could be Ryan, it could be whoever. We're ready to go. Now let's see if they are. It won't be Shakur. What you got to say to that, bro?
I just think Bill being Bill.
My brother, I love you, man. Go ahead.
Hey, love you too, bro. But I just think Bill being Bill, man. Being honest with you, I don't think Devin is mentally ready to fight no major fight, man. He dealing with his Ryan situation. He dealing with trolls. He dealing with his baby mama, wife, or whatever, man. I mean, say as you will. In our generation, I don't know, but one was able to deal with that and still perform on a high level like that was Floyd. I mean, I don't think Devin is mentally ready. I think Bill is trying to cash a big check. That's what I think. Bill trying to make a big payday. You feel what I'm saying? Because it, I just don't think Devin ready, man. And I could be wrong because I don't know Devin. I mean, I'm just talking from what I think. But I don't think Devin is ready, man. Mentally, Devin is not there. He haven't fought since Ryan.
Right.
He been having a lot of issues outside the ring. I mean, like, and it goes back to and I can't believe I keep bringing this up. And you don't even bring it up, man. And what you done turned me into? But it goes back to it goes back to Terrence Crawford. He don't have allegations and all kinds of crazy drama going on outside the ring. So mentally, he's always there. Feel what I'm saying? He don't be trying to shake the part out from last night or last week or trying to run the alcohol off. Or, no, no, he's always ready. He don't have baby mama drama. He ain't getting into it with little JoJo and Ray Ray over some old beef or whatever. He don't have that kind of stuff in his life. Devin is under some serious pressure right now, and he up under more pressure than we really can see from the outside. And I think Bill is setting that boy up for even bigger fall, man. And then when he get in trouble, he don't have no help. He don't have nobody to help him when he get in trouble. Bill don't know what to do. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, but I think Bill is just being Bill. I just think that Bill is a great showman. Bill talk that talk now. Don't nobody talk like Bill talk that talk. But I think he's messing his son up on this one.
Hey, yeah, and that's the thing too, because you just made me think about that, bro. And that's why I love having these conversations with you, man. Because can you imagine him fighting Ryan and he have Young Thug walk him out, bro? Dropping balls about old, and his wife sitting over there just batting her eyes and wiping tears. And man, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
And you know
or can
Ryan
you
gonna
imagine,
troll him.
or can you, huh?
I said because you know Ryan it will troll him.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you saying Ryan come out with Young Thug?
Yeah, because you know Ryan gonna troll him,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
said.
yeah,
He
yeah,
gonna be
yeah, yeah, yeah,
every
yeah. That
time,
you feel what I'm saying?
every time
That's
Devin start to get the better of him at the press conference, he gonna say something about his wife, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And like you
Hey,
said, that
remember
would
when
be crazy. Every time they do a press conference, Ryan done paid Young Thug to come.
yeah, hey, but you remember what was my man that had Shane Mosley so hot, bro? What's old boy name? Remember old boy that popped his wife on the fanny pack? What's his
Oh
name, bro?
yeah, 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 yeah,
The
yeah,
dude
yeah,
that
yeah.
got Target.
I know you talking
Mayorga,
about
right?
though.
Mayorga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Ryan might try to start hollering at her, you know what I'm saying? Just to be on some AB type shit stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so you right, man. I just don't think Devin is ready, man. I just stick to that. I don't think Devin is ready. I really don't.
But see,
I
that's the
really
other
don't.
thing too, bro. You gotta realize once they start putting them numbers in front of your face, bro, you don't want to go backwards. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about doubling that, you know?
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna
And
pay
see,
you.
Bill noticed the biggest payday, man.
Yeah.
Bill noticed the biggest payday. Who else gonna pay him what Ryan gonna pay him? Not pay
Bro,
him,
you
but
know what?
who else gonna you feel what I'm saying? Like
You know what I
where else he
heard, bro?
gonna get that
Listen to
money
this.
from?
Hey, check this out, bro. I heard somebody say, and you know how it is, this is YouTube streets, bro, but Tank talking about he won 150 to rematch Brian, bro. You know, because he like, hey, like you said, Turkey
Who
got the bag,
Tank?
give me 150. Yeah, bro. I'm like, man, come on, bro. You know,
Tank another subject. We're gonna get on Tank on another show.
yeah, no, I'm
Cause
just saying though,
Tank doing a whole lot of fugazi. He want
right,
150.
but
He want
yeah,
150 million to fight somebody he done already rematch somebody he done already stopped.
yeah,
If he, well, why don't he take that same 150 million and fight Pitbull?
yeah. Hey,
You feel what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? Give him 150 million and put Pitbull in there with him. And then
yeah.
everybody, he should fight Pitbull anyway. Everybody talk all that trash about this, that, and the other about Tank. They talk about his hand was hurt. That's a perfect reason to go back and rematch Pitbull. My hand will hurt. My hand was hurt last time. I'm gonna stop him this time. Cause my hand ain't gonna be
Hey,
hurt. I'm gonna
man, no
stop him.
bad.
Come on, man.
Hey,
Miss me with that.
I was about to say, boy, we might have to add Tank in the title. You keep this up.
No, that's why I said that. That's why I said we'll talk about him another time. And I'm gonna say the
Yeah,
same thing
no,
starting off.
but
When we
I'm
talk about
saying,
Tank, I'm gonna give you the same energy I started, but I'm gonna put some whipped cream and all that on it when we get there.
hey, that's all
You
right.
know, I
But
feel
no,
about all of
bro,
them.
because I'm saying, like you said, he didn't ask for 150 for nobody else. He said for Ryan. So
He
there
know
must
Ryan
not
bring
be.
money.
That's what I was about to say. He
It's
must
easy
know ain't
fight.
nobody bigger than Ryan.
No, it's an easy fight. It's an easy
So,
fight.
and I think that it could be and
I
should be for
guarantee you, I'm
Devin
gonna
as
find out
well.
how to put up a poll. I'm gonna find out how to put up a poll, and I want to see how many people think Pitbull would be the best fight for Tank next. Pitbull, Ryan, Devin. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Who you want to see? Who do you want to
yeah,
see? You feel me?
yeah,
They want to see Pitbull because that's the toughest fight Tank had, I think.
yeah.
And he don't want no
Hey,
more of it neither.
look, man. I ain't trying to feed into it, man, but I thought it was interesting too because they said they asked Tank who hit the hardest, and he said Rolly. I don't know if he's trolling us, bro,
Roll it,
but I bet you
roll it.
Rolly do hit hard though.
Yeah, he do.
But
I guarantee he do.
but now check this out, bro. Because when they was at this convention thing, right, that they did get Turkey to say he wanted 5 fights out there, right? Crawford and
Yeah.
Canelo. Uh, he said he wanted. Hey, I think it's supposed to be Usyk and Daniel DeBose.
Hmm.
Uh,
He just lost, didn't
who?
he? Daniel.
What? No, I thought he won. I thought he
Oh,
still
okay, he
got the
won.
belt. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
He still got the belt. So whoever win that would be undisputed. And then I think he said AJ and Fury, and then there might be and it's probably Ryan and Devin, or something like that. Ryan and Teal, or I mean Devin and Teal, or however it go. But I'm just saying, is there a fight that you would like to see, bro? If you had that power of Turkey, is there a fight that
Not right off hand. I can't really name that right off hand. Yeah. Not right off hand.
so 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 who would you have Devin go in there with then? I mean, I guess you're gonna say no to Turkey then. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I would watch the fight with him and Devin, but I don't think Devin
Yeah, no, but I'm saying,
and
but Turkey ain't gonna pay you that money for AB or for Blair to Flair. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he
He's
gonna
not
have to
paying
miss the
that kind of
money. Talking
money for
about
Chris
against
Taylor.
Devin,
Huh?
against
Yeah,
Devin. You said against Devin.
yeah,
I mean, Devin gonna have to
yeah.
miss the money until he can get. Devin got to come back, man. He got to come back. He got to come back. He got to miss the money until he can get there. You feel what I'm saying? If he gonna have a stellar performance, he gonna have to miss the money, swallow his pride, and get on like he used to, and and then when he do face Ryan again, it'll be a better performance. You
Yeah.
feel me?
But see,
Who want to see? Because if he lose to Ryan this time, through public opinion, he done. All his stock gone. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna have no confidence in Devin after, if he
hey,
lose to Ryan again.
especially if it's a replay of the first fight, because then they gonna say he got whooped
Exactly.
twice. They
Exactly.
gonna forget all about the no contest.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
So
yeah, it'd be nice to see what he do, what they do, and what Turkey and them do. You know.
I don't think it was all about the the cheating, which it played a part. Now, don't get me wrong, but it
Uh
also
oh.
comes down to coaching. It also comes down to coaching. You're only good as your coach because your coach on the outside looking in. You feel what I'm saying? So when your coach say, "Watch for the hook," you got to watch for the hook. But if your coach don't see the hook and you don't see the hook, it's a problem. So that's what I think about that.
I hear you, bro. Hey, that's just like having uh, a great running back, but you keep trying to throw the ball every time. You say, at least let's try to
Oh,
fool him and use our number one play. You know?
like you said, a great running back that can't catch, and you always
Yeah,
want to throw him out in the flat. Run out
yeah.
in the flats, and I'm gonna throw it to you. Hand the dude the ball.
Yeah.
You want to throw it to him. He
They keep
drop it
saying
every
he
time.
open. They say he open for a reason, bro. You know?
Exactly. But yeah, we're gonna shut it down. We over 45 minutes, less than an hour. We're
Yeah.
gonna shut
Hey,
him down, and
that's the
we're
time
gonna
it
try to
takes
do
to
something
do a
live.
12 round fight. That's around. What's it
Huh?
take? I said, well, that's about the time it takes to do a 12 round fight if we include the introductions, man. So I appreciate you. The
Yeah, yeah,
introductions
yeah.
now, hey, now it's up to the judges. Now they have to judge us.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Now we're gonna leave it in the hand of the judge.
Yeah. Hey. But now you did also. I just want to bring this point up real quick though, because you was saying something about being able to resume back going live or something like that, just in case,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in
We
a
could
month
go.
or
We could
however
try to
long
go
it takes.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna try to go live. We're gonna try to figure out how we can go live because I like our live shows. I really did.
Oh, for
So
sure, bro.
we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
try to
yeah.
figure out how
Because
to
you
go
can read
live.
them chat comments. Nothing beat that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Except when I get to
yeah.
talk to my brother and hear the best laugh in boxing talk. Thanks, Randy. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, appreciate it, man. We'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
All right, and we out of here like last year.
That wasn't that long ago. Peace.